Hi everyone, my name is Deepthi. Welcome back to my channel, a place where you can learn at your own pace. In today's video, we will do test 1 of listening from book 15, and the question type that we are going to focus on is fill in the blanks.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 5.
Hello, William. This is Amber. You said to phone if I wanted to get more information about the job agency you mentioned. Is now a good time?
Hi, Amber. Yes, fine. So the agency I was talking about is called Bankside. They're based in Docklands. I can tell you the address now, 497 East Side.
OK, thanks. So is there anyone in particular I should speak to there?
The agent I always deal with is called Becky Jameson.
Let me write that down. Becky
Jameson. Jameson.
So we could clearly hear from the recording that the woman is looking for the name of the agent, and the first name is already given to us, that is Becky, and the man gives us the spelling of the second name or the surname, and we could clearly hear it was Jamison. So as the man is speaking out the spelling of this word, you should write it there and then.
Do you have her direct line?
Yes, it's in my contacts somewhere. Right, here we are. 07866 510-333. I wouldn't call her until the afternoon if I were you. She's always really busy in the morning trying to fill last-minute vacancies. She's really helpful and friendly, so I'm sure it would be worth getting in touch with her for an informal chat.
Now in this part of the recording, the man says, I won't call her until the afternoon if I were you. She's always busy in the morning. So from there, what we get is the good time to talk to her is going to be afternoon because she's busy until the afternoon, right? That is where we get the word afternoon from.
It's mainly clerical and admin jobs they deal with, isn't it?
That's right. I know you're hoping to find a full-time job in the media eventually, but Becky mostly recruits temporary staff for the finance sector, which will look good on your CV and generally pays better too.
Yeah, I'm just a bit worried because I don't have much office experience.
I wouldn't worry. They'll probably start you as a receptionist or something like that. So what's important for that kind of job isn't so much having business skills or knowing lots of different computer systems. It's communication that really matters, so you'd be fine there. And you'll pick up office skills really quickly on the job. It's not that complicated.
So in this part, the man is saying that having business skills or computer skills is not important, but as a receptionist, which is perhaps the kind of job they will be providing you, having good communication skills is important. So your answer should be communication here. Please understand, we have to just write one word and or a number. These instructions are very important for each answer that you are giving. So please read the instructions carefully before you start answering the questions.
So how long do people generally need temporary staff for? It would be great if I could get something lasting at least a month.
That shouldn't be too difficult, but you're more likely to be offered something for a week at first, which might get extended. It's unusual to be sent somewhere for just a day or two.
Right.
So in this part, we hear the man is saying that you will initially start for a week first, and then it may be extended. So minimum, because here the keyword is at least, so minimum is what we are looking at is 1 week. 1 is already mentioned, so in the blank we will write week.
I heard the pay isn't too bad. Better than working in a shop or a restaurant.
Oh yes, definitely. The hourly rate is about £10, 11 if you're lucky.
That's pretty good. I was only expecting to get £8 or £9 an hour.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 6 to 10.
So here the man says that the pay is usually £10 per hour and it can go up to 11 if you are lucky. So here we need to understand this, that pounds is already mentioned. So you can either write the number 10 or you can mention the spelling.
Do you want me to tell you anything about the registration process?
Yes, please. I know you have to have an interview.
The interview usually takes about an hour, and you should arrange that about a week in advance.
I suppose I should dress smartly if it's for office work. I can probably borrow a suit from Mum.
Good idea. It's better to look too smart than too casual.
So when the lady asks for what suggestions are there, what she should wear, and she says that I would rather wear a suit and I will borrow it, man also agrees with her. So she should wear a suit to the interview. Your answer should be suit.
Will I need to bring copies of my exam certificates or anything like that?
No, they don't need to see those, I don't think.
What about my passport?
Oh yes, they will ask to see that.
OK.
When the lady says is she supposed to bring her certificates or something, the man refuses. But he says that you must bring your passport. So the correct answer here should be passport.
OK.
I wouldn't get stressed about the interview though. It's just a chance for them to build a relationship with you, so they can try and match you to a job which you'll like. So there are questions about personality that they always ask candidates, fairly basic ones, and they probably won't ask anything too difficult, like what your plans are for the future.
Hope not.
Anyway.
So we could hear the man say that the interviewer would ask questions about personality and not about something difficult like what are your plans for future. So the correct answer should be personality. So that is what you're going to write in the blank.
Anyway, there are lots of benefits to using an agency. For example, the interview will be useful because they'll give you feedback on your performance so you can improve next time.
And they'll have...
Now he says that they will provide you feedback which will be important for you if you appear for the interview next time. So feedback is the key word that we have to put in this statement because it will be helpful for your future.
And they'll have access to jobs which aren't advertised.
Exactly. Most temporary jobs aren't advertised.
And I expect finding a temporary job this way takes a lot less time. It's much easier than ringing up individual companies.
Yes, indeed. Well, I think I've covered it.
Now, when the lady says that it is less time consuming, the man agrees to it. So the correct answer here should be less time is involved in applying for jobs. I would like to repeat one very important point here. Read the instructions very carefully because the instructions will tell you how many words will go into each blank, how many numbers can go into each blank. And based on that, you should come to the correct answer choice.